What's up, internet? It's Sunny, and I am back with another video. So much stuff has gone down. I kind of made my last video about the whole VidCon thing, about the garbage human. I kind of criticized, of course, Anita and Francesca. And then I did the whole collab with my sister, kind of a collab, not like the white YouTuber begging for collabs, but yeah, so much stuff has happened since that day, the whole crazy hair situation. Lord, I don't know how much popcorn I ate, but I am still full from that popcorn, from all that drama. And then the whole beef with Tree of Logic and some black guy. Like, I was actually shook when I saw that they were beefing, and I'm just like, why? I mean, y'all are the same. I mean, y'all have the same goals, or at least I thought. And then Rage after Storm, and her whole IQ is genetic with black people. Like, I was like, what? I'm so done. And, you know, the whole Chris and Lacey thing, and, you know, all this drama I had been just watching from afar because I was on vacation, honey, and I wasn't, you know, trying to make no videos or nothing like that. I was just chilling, you know, watching YouTube and all this other stuff. I literally did nothing on my vacation except for clean my whole apartment, and I am now good. So I'm back to work today. It's Thursday night. So, and I also changed locations. I didn't want to be in my living room anymore, you know, that area. So now I'm in my bedroom. So I wish it would just focus. That would be nice. Anyways, but there was one little thing that stuck out to me, but you know, besides anything else, besides the whole Rage and Tree of Logic, and I will get to Tree of Logic on another video. I really want to talk about that. But I wanted to start off after my vacation with Tariq Nasheed. If you're familiar with the whole Bunty Tariq beef, and even the some black guy and Tariq beef, I mean, Tariq is like one of those militant black people who thinks every white person is a white supremacist, and anyone who coordinates or works with another white person is a suspected white supremacist. He called Philip DeFranco a white supremacist. Like, how can you even call this guy a white supremacist? He's so down the middle. He is so nonpartisan. Bipartisan, that it's like, how can you make that conclusion that he's a white supremacist, suspected white supremacist? Even you can't even suspect the guy to be a white supremacist. I mean, he dated a black girl back in the day before he met his wife. So I'm already done with Tariq, but you know, he's the type of person that will Google his name constantly, and he wants to know what people are saying about him. So there's a good chance that Tariq will see this, even though I'm a nobody on the internet and I don't have more than 1,000 subscribers. I mean, it's a very good chance he may see this. So, Tariq Nasheed, if you're watching this, I want to let you know that people are watching you, especially black people like myself, who love their skin color and love black culture and love everything about being black. See, I wore my Frederick Douglass hair today to show my solidarity with black people. I got my Frederick Douglass hair on for you, okay? I want to let you know that people are watching you and they don't like you. They don't like what you stand for. Yeah, you have, you know, your group of people that are in your circle and that follow you and believe everything that you say is the truth. But just know that people that, you know, don't ever interact with you, don't ever tweet at you, don't ever post comments on your videos or anything like that, they see you and they think you're a fraud. You don't speak for black people. We don't think that way. We want unity in this civilization, in this world, and you are working against that. You can say all you want to that this is a nation brought up on white supremacy and all this ooga booga stuff, okay? And it's not true. Yes, we did have a system of white supremacy and there was systemic racism back in the day, but those times are gone now. We have worked hard in the civil rights movement. I mean, I wasn't a part of it, of course, but people did work hard in order to reverse that systemic racism. And it wasn't just for blacks. I truly believe that they wanted unity for blacks and whites and not for the whites to have the same racism done towards them that we had, because we believe in a nation of peace. And then, King's dream wasn't for just black men to not ever deal with racism ever. It was for black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, to be able to join hands and sing the words of the old Negro spiritual. You know the rest. Free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last. So, if you are to take his words at face value, okay, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, that means he's basically telling everyone he wants everyone united. And if you come along, oh, he's a white guy, white supremacist, suspected white supremacist, that's going to drive further, it's going to drive people apart. So if you think on I guess you can use Martin Luther King as a guideline on how to fight racism, you're doing it wrong, honey, okay? So take a look deep down into your soul. And if you can't bring up King's dream with your rhetoric, with your words and your actions, and King's dream is not there, then you're doing it wrong, baby. And it's quite apparent that you're not doing it right. It's quite apparent. All these people that follow you are black supremacists. If you look at any type of writings by white supremacists, any type of white nationalist type of person, and replace all of their words with black, all the words that have white in it, and just replace it with black, you probably got your whole mantra right there. You have more in common with white supremacists than you do with peacemakers and civil rights leaders. Think about that, Tariq. You have to really, really take a step back and reevaluate your life and what you're doing. You are a scam artist. Literally, you have posters on sale for like $75. A poster for $75? Okay. Go ahead and do what you do. Make that money. And again, I'm a nobody on the internet. I know that he's probably not going to see this, but there's a good chance that he might. So Tariq Nasheed, I really want you to stop what you're doing. Again, you have freedom of speech. You can say what you want, but your methods aren't working. The majority of people, whether they be black or white, don't agree with you. They just don't. You're the minority. And even though you may have somewhat of a following on Twitter and on Facebook and on YouTube, the majority of people really don't agree with you. So I really would encourage you to take a look at civil rights leaders who fought for civil rights and try to mimic them. Frederick Douglass, his second wife after his first wife died, was white. Was he a suspected white supremacist? Harry Belafonte still fights for civil rights. I don't know if he's dead or not. I don't know, but his wife is white. Sidney Poitier, his wife is white. Or all those people, those iconic black leaders in our nation right now, are they suspected white supremacists because they marry white women? No. Their values still hold true today. Frederick Douglass is my favorite civil rights leader. I just like him a lot. He didn't see color because he married someone white. And back then, it was unheard of to marry someone white. It was unheard of. It was frowned upon. Even black people were like, whoa, dude, you married a white woman. It's not cool. You're going to get yourself killed. But he did it anyway. So again, take a step back. Review what you've said and compare it with other civil rights leaders. The good ones, okay? And see how you stack up against them, because I don't think you're doing a very good job in uniting people. So that's my message to Tariq Nasheed. Like, subscribe if you like this content. I will be putting out more content now that I'm back from vacation. And I would like for you guys to have a great day. And I will go do the same. Bye.